Welcome guys to today's first look, the press release version, and you'll be pleased to know that Sean has grown some gobstoppers, and yes, apparently he is taking Matilda to the hideaway. I'm jumping the gun a bit here, but you know, it's Sean guys, he's doing something, apart from selling candy cables of course.
Did you know our giant cables are just 75p each? Tag below on the TikTok shop.
Ayo's dare decision rumbles through Love Island Villa as two boys fight for Matilda's attention. The game of suck and blow has left some of the islanders less than impressed. In particular, MIMII is disheartened with Ayo after he chose to kiss Omar when it came to sexual chemistry. Chatting to the girls, MIMII says, "Why would you pick Omar? Now I'm thinking, am I deeping it too much? That's just weird. I mean, out of respect." MIMII continues, "It is just a game, but at this point, how many times are you going to say it's just a game? We're past that now. Even Omar was shocked. To say that you're sexually attracted to someone, that is a big thing. That means there is still something there for you." With MIMII believing Ayo has failed the test, how will she approach things moving forward? I do think Ayo made a really stupid error of judgment there. Having said that, what could he have done, right? Who do you think he should have kissed? Because he couldn't kiss MIMII, because that would be breaking the rule of the game. I suppose he could have given a peck on the cheek to a girl who he was friends with, maybe like Jess or someone like that, but sometimes I feel these games are just designed to get them in trouble, aren't they? And that's exactly what they do. So I don't really know what Ayo kind of could have done to make himself redeemable in this case, because surely he was going to be for the high jump anyway. The fallout from the game of dares continues as Harriet chats to Jess, Matilda and Omar. Talking about Ronnie, Jess says, "The weirdest thing about the situation is that through that game, the way he was behaving and not kissing people, that to me was putting a front to everyone, like trying too hard." Shouting so everyone, including Ronnie, can hear from afar, Harriet says, "Babe, he's literally acting." Ronnie shouts over from the daybeds, "Who is acting, Harriet? Who is acting then?" As Ronnie walks over to the girls, Harriet says, "None of your business. Was you in this conversation? I thought you were sat over there. Actually, so go back over there." Calling Harriet out and expressing his connection with Tiffany, Ronnie makes it clear to the wider villa how he is feeling. So it looks like there'll be a little bit of a row between Harriet and Ronnie will probably make some silly statement about how much he likes Tiffany. I don't think any of us are buying it, guys. We know Custer and More will eventually come again for Ronnie, because I think the sleepover was basically Custer and More Part 1, and I think Ronnie will be tempted away from Tiffany. Don't you think? I think so. Since the arrival of Bombshell Matilda, both Omar and Sean have made it clear that they have their sights set on exploring a connection with the new arrival. Sweet Sean shows he's not afraid of stepping on some toes as he interrupts a conversation between the two. Watching from afar, Nicole says Sean just pulled her away for a conversation with Omar. Jess says, "No, you are actually lying." Oh, Sean. Walking with Matilda, Sean says, "I know a little place. Come with me." Chatting to the girls, Jess is shocked and says, "He's going to the hideaway." With Sean pulling out his best moves, how will Omar react? "I also know a little place that sells candy cables."
Enjoy huge savings on the TikTok shop now. Each cable's just 75p.
This is interesting. Here we see Sean taking the initiative and really grabbing his opportunity with Matilda and even interrupting a conversation with Omar, almost like he's drawing battle lines between him and Omar. I think Sean has realised, firstly, obviously, yes, he finds Matilda attractive, and there is some sort of connection there, although I have to say their conversation was pretty dry. But I also think Sean's realised, listen, I better couple up with someone or I am out of this TV show. And I appreciate that they're not, you know, it's not all about love, is it? It's also about playing the game and staying in the show. And Sean has realised if he doesn't couple up, he'll be out. So I think Omar's going to be in jeopardy. Omar's going to be vulnerable. I mean, Harriet's also going to be pretty vulnerable if they do couple up. There's loads of vulnerable people in there. Jess is also very vulnerable. And there's going to be some sort of recoupling at some point soon, isn't there? But anyway, do you think Sean will actually get a kiss off Matilda? What do you reckon? Thoughts below, please. And I'll catch you later on as we watch the episode together and we reel in amazement and shock and horror at what takes place before our eyes.